Hi there, and thank you for tuning in. Today I wanted to share with you a few extras that I bought for my Fuji X-T20 in terms of ergonomics, and just give you my thoughts on how they work in real life. I've had these things for a couple of months now. First up is this little red thing you can see here on top of the shutter release. It's basically just a little piece of metal, I think it is, that you just put on top of your shutter release like this, and it has a little rubber ring so that it doesn't fall off. I've heard some report that they fall off, and mine has never left me, so that's good. Is this a life-changing experience? No, it's not. I mean, it does give you a little bit better feel for the shutter release, but otherwise I would say I could live without this one. I will say though that the fact that you can switch your camera on and off like this, instead of having to do it on the front like that, I think actually is quite nice, but it is a small thing. If you buy these, I would recommend you buy the cheapest one you can find. For some reason they were sold out on eBay. I tried to get my copy, but I don't think there's any real difference. Maybe there's a difference whether they are convex or concave, but I don't think that is a deal breaker in any way. So just get the cheapest copy you can. Second up is this grip here that I have, or grip extender. It has two functions. One thing is it makes the grip a little bit deeper. As you can see here, the standard grip is like this, and then it increases that. It also makes the camera a little bit taller. For the X-T20, you cannot get a battery grip like I have for my Sony A7. This is a full-blown battery grip that really gives you fantastic grip when you're working with the camera. This one over here, the extension for the Fuji, is unfortunately you can't get a battery grip for the Fuji X-T20, so you have to do with the sort of a grip extender like this one. I think it works fine. Had I bought it today, I would have been looking for a model that would give me a little bit deeper grip. I think this is still, for my taste, a little bit too shallow, but it still is better than the standard version. But consider, if you buy a copy, whether you can get a model that maybe is a little bit deeper so that you get an even better grip. Otherwise, I think it works quite well. You can get these where there's a sort of an L bracket here, so you can also do the portrait mode when you have a tripod. I find though that they block my access to these ports over here, so I prefer to have it to stop here, but be aware also that maybe if that's important to you, you need to have an L bracket as well. It works very well with the battery port and the SD card slot. You can get access to that. Of course, the hole becomes a little bit deeper, so it's a little bit more fiddly to get especially the SD card out, but otherwise I think it is fine. The latest models of this one, it has a strange name, but I will put it on the screen in the video. The latest model has one of these rings here, so that you can actually take it off without having some tools for this. They have this little ring here that you can flip up and then just loosen it and tighten it like that. So that works pretty well. The third thing I wanted to mention is that batteries. I just came home from a vacation where I shot, I was out and about for a full day, and I had two fully charged batteries with me. I only shot stills, and I would say that is a little bit on the shallow side, low side. You need at least two batteries for a full day if you're shooting stills only. If you're shooting video, you need more, and I would say 3 would have been nice. Whether you buy the aftermarket version of the originals, I mean, that's personal preference. These are of course more expensive. I think the alternatives and the non-Fuji ones, what I hear is they work pretty well. I just buy the Fuji because I basically know what I get. I have a safe solution, so that's my preference. Last thing I want to talk about is the camera strap here. You can see I have if I can find it. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. It's the one that came with the camera. And as you can see, I have a very simplified and cheap setup where I I can't take the strap off the camera. And that is very deliberate, because the only way I'm absolutely sure that when I leave the house the camera strap is on is if I have this set up where I can't take it off. If I have these where you can get these, there's various vendors where you can click them on and off. It's very nice. I have that on my other cameras, some of them. But I also find that, I actually forget to put on the camera strap. It is super important, and please pay attention here. It's super important you always have a camera strap on your camera, and especially that you have this around your neck so your hands are free. I lost my Nikon D7500 because I did not have a camera strap on, and I had to support, I basically had to support myself because I was falling on some slippery rocks, and I dipped the camera into salt water for just a second. It killed my camera. So please, please, please don't repeat my mistake. Always wear a strap. You can take the cheapest strap here that follows the camera and use that. And if you have a dream that you don't want to have it around your neck, but you like to walk around with the camera hanging in 3 fingers, please secure it still. You don't need to clip on one of these straps that are short. What you can do is you can take, I hope you can see this, I should be able to do that. If you take the camera strap like this and pull it all the way to the right and just close your hand over the strap like this and then twist like this, then you have the 3-finger grip and you still have the camera secured should something happen. So highly recommended by me. Always have a camera strap on your camera, and you don't need to have these. You can take on and off, and you don't need a fancy model. The one that it comes with the Fuji X-T20 is great. It's fine. It does the job. Of course, if you want to look good and have all the fancy gear and all of that, this will not do. But this is cheap. It works. It works both around your neck, and it works like this if you just want to carry it with 3 fingers. Okay, that's it from me. Thank you for watching. As always, happy shooting. Take care. Bye-bye.